Hey guys, what's up? This is Chrissy with Everyday Tidbits. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you with me to show you what I do on a typical day off. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notifications so that you're notified every time I post. I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now let's get started. I have filmed this previously, so if you want to see the exact way I make it, you can go ahead and click on one of the videos down below of my what's for dinner. So I'm just starting out with a chuck roast, and this one was a pretty big one. I think it was this one was a 3-pound chuck roast. You're gonna need a packet of ranch dressing. And you can see that from the jar of pepperoncines, I put a little bit of the pepper juice on the bottom. So you just sprinkle your ranch dressing on top of the meat. I know it looks like a lot, but it's a big piece of meat, and this will all cook in and add lots of flavor. So this is the ranch dressing that I used. And then you'll need a pack of brown gravy. You could also use au jus if you can't find brown gravy. Either will work. And I buy 30% less sodium because with all the seasonings, I try to avoid the salt. Now some people will also add a packet of Italian dressing seasoning as well, but I'm not, because that will just be too much salt. So what I did was I looked on the ingredients list what's in it, and it's basically garlic and herbs and stuff like that, and more salt. So I'm just going to use this Mrs. Dash garlic and herb and add a little bit more garlicky flavor to it. Then you put a stick of butter on top. I like to add a chopped up onion. Ooh. So I'm gonna just cut this onion into big slices and add that in as well. Not long ago, you got hurt. So you're gonna just break your onion apart, scatter those around your roast. I know, guys, it looks like a lot of butter too, but trust me, this helps tenderize the meat, and it's one of the most delicious pot roasts you'll ever make in your entire life. Trust me, it's so good. So we'll just scatter these onions around. And like I said, you can see the full, slower version of me making this in one of my videos down below. I will link it for you for easy reference. And these onions do not have to be precisely cut because they're going to just wither down. And then the last thing I do, since I already added the little bit of juice on the bottom, I'm just gonna take, man, I'm dropping things today left and right. I use Cento. You can use any brand of pepperoncines, whatever you can find. The stores are limited lately. So I'm just gonna lay about 5 or 6 peppers on the top. If you like a little bit more of that pepper flavoring, you go ahead and add more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you know what? I'm going to throw a couple around because this is a pretty big roast, so that's a big mama right there. And one on each end. And there we go. Mississippi pot roast. We're going to cook this. It's 9 o'clock, 8 hours. 8 hours. We made burgers and fries last night in the pan since my grill broke. It blew up in my face the last time I tried to use it, so I made burgers in the pan on the stove last night, so I'm going to be cleaning this. And the air fryer, I have to put that away. The dishwasher, I ran that yesterday as well, so I'm going to put this away. So yeah, I'm going to take care of that while the coffee is still brewing.
Can go out, brave, brave, brave. We can hide away just for one night, brave, brave, brave. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. Brave, 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 brave. Brave, brave, brave. Sway the day away, just like yesterday. Sway the day away, play and sleep and play. Sway the day away, just like yesterday. Sway the day away.
So I don't know if you can see, there's like, I don't know, break down in the plastic, melt the areas of this Tupperware. When it gets to that point, I throw it out. I'm actually trying to weed out all the plastic Tupperware so that I can replace it with glass, which I like a lot better. So this one's going in the trash. Now that my food's set up and the dishwasher's empty, the coffee's done brewing, I'm going to pour a cup and relax for a few more minutes before I take care of some other things I need to do today. I decided to come outside and enjoy my coffee on the porch. It's a little chilly out here, but since I have been bustling around in the kitchen taking care of some things, I'm a little warm, so I'm welcoming the brisk air to wake up a little bit and to relax and drink my hot coffee. So, my nails are a hot mess right now, so please don't mind my nails. Between washing my hands 10,000 times a day at work as a paramedic, in case you didn't know this already, and wearing the gloves and cooking at home and cleaning and stuff like that, they just can't survive a standard manicure. So I cannot wait for the nail salons to open up so I can get back in there and get my nails done, because that is the one indulgence on myself that I do, as far as like, I don't know, I just love to get my nails done, so that's one thing I do for myself. And I've been getting my daughter's nails done as a way to earn a little something for doing chores around the house, so we both miss it a lot. But anyway, you notice my cup, Disney. I just am devastated that we were supposed to go to Disney next week, and because of what's going on in the world and all the parks being closed and the airlines being closed and stuff like that, we are not going. And that makes me sad, because my mom has a timeshare, so we usually get to go every year, but the last 2 times they went, I didn't go because of work. So this year, I had my vacation approved, I was ready to go, I bought new suitcases for us for Christmas, my mom bought us tickets for Christmas, I already paid for the park tickets, I had gotten lots of stuff, in my daughter's Christmas stocking for the trip, and now we cannot go. It's crazy. Like, I need a damn break. 2020 this year has sucked. Not gonna lie, it sucked. You know, back in January, I lost my job, had to scramble for a new job. I had to get a resume together because I had not had one. I was at this company for 21 years, so I had to scramble to make a resume. I had to go through an interview process, which I hadn't done in 20 years. And, you know, with my last job, it was pretty informal. I think it's weird. You guys are literally watching my glasses turn in the sunlight. But, like, you know, I had to deal with that. And, you know, that was a good outcome. I actually interviewed at 3 places and got 3 offers, and I picked the one that was best for me. And I am so happy with my decision. I can't even tell you. I'm so happy. Like, it's the best decision I ever made. I'm so happy here. So that turned out really well. But then, boom, a virus drops on us, and healthcare providers everywhere are stressed beyond belief. So that's what we are currently dealing with. But I'm just going to enjoy my coffee in the silence right now. My daughter is, I just heard her alarm go off, so she'll be getting up and having breakfast and starting her schoolwork soon. And that will be what she's doing today for a little while. And then her and her friend make a schedule, so she actually plans out her day of schoolwork. She plans out a gym period, so she gets to do physical activity. She actually plans out a half hour to do chores, and I give her a list. So, and then she plays games with her friends for the rest of the night, which is fine because she earned it. So, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I'll see you back in a little bit. My daughter's awake, and now she is making us bagels for breakfast. We like to have bagels with cream cheese and everything but the bagel seasoning sprinkled on top. So she offered to make breakfast, and that's what she's doing now. Thanks, baby.
You can play the hero, even if I know it's only for show. You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but
we're using on our bagel. We got it at Costco, and it is so good. I have to say Trader Joe's brand is a little bit better, but this is a great substitute, and it's a bigger jar. So this is delicious on bagels with cream cheese. I did a load of laundry yesterday, and a couple things couldn't go in the dryer, so they're on the drying rack. And I'm just going to fold these couple of things and put those away with the rest of the laundry that's folded. And I'm going to take my uniform upstairs and get it ready for the morning. Doing is I'm going to be cleaning up the back of my car here, and I'm going to be setting it up for a workspace to basically store all my work things, so that anything that I have in the ambulance with me is not in the front of the car where I am in clean clothes or my daughter is, so that way I can store everything in the back here and decon it after my shift, and then have a separate container for anything that has to go into the house, so that I can leave anything that's unnecessarily has to come into the house in my car and clean it and keep it outside. So that's the next thing I'm going to do today.
I can't deny you. Should have been calling me, thousands of apologies. I know you're working late, know your heart is skipping beats, begging you to slow down. Babe, get a little smooth with me. The city's turning us into empty robots. Get on your way to me.
So you saw me take the skates out of my car. There is a local park in our town where there is an open skating rink for hockey, but my daughter and I usually take our skates there with some music, and we skate around the rink there. So the closest skating rink is actually about 45 minutes from our house, so that's pretty convenient that this skate park is only like 5 minutes away. So that's why you saw roller skates in my car. We also have an ice rink that's literally like 10 or 15 minutes away that we like to go to a lot too. So I never take the skates out of my car, but since everything's closed right now, I'm temporarily taking everything out of my car so I can make room for my decon space. This is basically an overnight bag in case I have to get stuck for a double or prolonged shift. I keep a change of socks and underwear in here, a t-shirt, deodorant, face wipes. The face wipes are really helpful with the mask I just showed you because your face kind of sweats in there a little bit, and if you don't wipe down after wearing that thing, you can break out and your skin gets irritated. So I have the face wipes, which help a lot, and that's what I keep in here. Just some extra toiletries just in case I get held over. I found these hooks on Amazon. They're pretty cool. They basically hook onto the back of your seat so that you can hang up bags and stuff like that. So I'm going to be using some of these to help organize stuff in the back of my car. I'm also going to have this little basket for my shoes, so that way I could clean my shoes and put them in here and not even bring them into my house at all.
Carried all the weight on my shoulder, had me going ever once I told you no, told you no. Kept going like a marching soldier, play my part, boy, I had to hold you.
Take you through the back of my car, decon station after work. This basket back here is holding the bags that I bring with me into the truck. That's a work bag full of work stuff. This one has like miscellaneous things. I'll also put my food in here. And since it's cloth, it has to be sprayed down with Lysol after every shift. So what I can do is I can basically put it on the floor at work, spray it down thoroughly, put it back in my car, and it never has to leave my trunk. This little bag, this little container here, this will be for any like food containers or anything that has to come with me back in the house. And I'm going to get a Clorox wipes container. My mom has an extra one for me she's going to give me so that I can wipe anything down that's going to be coming into the house before I even get it in the house. So this can come in with me. Shoes are going to be taken off at work, sprayed down with Lysol and into this container so that they never have to step foot in my house. And over here is some coffee stuff. I showed you that Muku espresso maker, excuse me, in a previous video. So this is coffee supply so that I don't have to leave my office at all for a cup of coffee. So this is coffee. Behind that is the other bag that has the toiletries in it. This here is a spare sweater, spare pair of pants, a rain jacket, and a winter jacket. And I have to get a spare shirt because I just took out the old company shirt that was in my car, and I have to put the new company shirt in there for my spare shirt. And that's it. I did line the inside of my trunk with a large towel so that way that could come in and be washed, and I won't contaminate the carpets in my car with anything that I might be taking home from work. So here it is. This is my mobile decon station.
I keep on falling for you. I keep on falling now. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, yeah. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, yeah. Cuando esas caricias tocan tu piel. Tell me how you feel about us. Tell me how you feel about us.
place that a lot of people forget, your seatbelts. Don't forget to wipe down your seatbelts. The handles on the seat, the buckles. Don't forget to get these spots because you touch them. That's where your hands go. You have to put your seatbelt on when you get in your car, so don't forget to wipe your seatbelts down. The last thing I'm going to do in my car is take my Lysol and just spray all the fabric because you can't disinfect the fabric with your Clorox wipes, so I'm going to use the Lysol and just spray the fabric, make sure that that's taken care of. One last good general spray over my uniform stuff, and then I'll be done with my car for today. This Zicam is pretty good. It has zinc in it, and I usually take one in the morning with food because if you don't take it with food, it makes you very, very nauseous. So this is, zinc is good to fight off the virus and for general overall immunity. So I take one of those, and then I just started taking Zyrtec. So I'm going to be taking one of these because I've mentioned before, scratchy throat, itchy watery eyes, clogged up ears, sore throat, all that stuff makes me overanalyze everything. So I've decided to start taking the Zyrtec. We are 3 hours into cooking this pot roast, and the smell is just amazing. I wish that there was smell-o-vision here and that you can smell this. It is so, so good. Oh, my mouth is watering. I can't wait to eat it. Last thing I have to do today as far as chores that needs to get done is I have to take out the recycling, and I'm going to do that when I take my walk. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to put some socks and sneakers on and head out for a walk.
Told you no. Kept going like a marching song.
It's freezing out here, so I'm trying to walk briskly and get my 30 minutes in. It's usually about 3 miles for my route. Sometimes I do 4, but it is cold and I still have more stuff to do today. It's almost 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna hurry up and get this done and then continue on with my night routine and get ready for work tomorrow. So I just wanted to thank you for spending the day with me and joining me today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post. I also have a new Instagram account. I will link that below, and I would love for you to follow me on Instagram as well. Hope everyone's staying safe. Make sure you wash your hands, don't touch your face, stay home, follow the social isolation guidelines, and everybody's going to be safe. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.
Sabía todo de ella, pero ahora ya no lo sé. Siempre has estado tan bella, pero has cambiado, mujer.